how was Israel?
Israel was incredible, Baruch Hashem, I cannot tell you.
It wasn't only partly vacation.
It wasn't at all a vacation. We didn't do anything vacation-y in Israel. I still have like 8 more blog posts to send out that never got sent. We didn't have internet access everywhere.
Thank you for sending what
Baruch Hashem, I'm happy that you got them. We spent most of our time just doing things that we felt were important in Israel, meeting with people. Unfortunately, the soldiers, right when we came back to Israel, things got problematic again. So visiting all of our soldiers, now that they closed the military. There are times in Israel where you go, if you know somebody in a base, you can arrange a visit and come on. But right as we came back, even my students, I remember Sam Morrow. So I came to Israel, and the day I came, he had to be there for 3 weeks. They just closed him in again. So Baruch Hashem, for a different time, we'll go to our friends over there. But we managed to do a lot of very good things.
You enjoyed your time there?
It was incredible. I can't not enjoy Israel. How can you not enjoy the time there?
That's very true.
We stayed by my in-laws most of the time in Yerushalayim. I think my wife enjoyed that part more than I did, but
Mother is tourist.
Love it. Honestly.
And you had it so babysitter.
yeah, my mother was with us, so our baby was taken care of. He was actually, I'll tell you, he knows he belongs in Israel, because the whole week before we flew, he was crying and he was angry and all kinds of. We landed in Israel. I could count, maybe he cried 3 times.
Oh, wow.
I'm not exaggerating. 2 weeks, 3 times. That's it. Yeah, he was just smiling away in Israel.
Oh, I love being there.
Yeah, well, Hashem.
Oh, is he off?
So,
He has changed. Oh my God.
yeah.
Okay.
You want to give the class?
Chocolate?
Soon.
Yeah?
Soon, Rabbi.
Without the ship.
He's like a little man, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. They grow up so fast, I can't even tell you.
Uh-huh.
That's get heavy to hold.
But it's wonderful the fact that actually, as a father, you get to be with him every day.
It's true.
It's such
Just a thought I heard in the name of Shlomo Karbach. I shared, maybe it's a good place to start. We say that we're right now getting ready for Yom Kippur. Say the Kohen, he came to the Holy of Holies. He would come in once a year, all dressed in white, and the whole story of the Kohen Gadol. He would enter the Holy of Holies, and once a year he would say, what would he say? Hashem's name. Yeah, Hashem on Fumash. That's the time when we all bow down on the floor during services. That's the highlight of the Yom Kippur service in the Beit HaMikdash, where the Kohen Gadol enters the Holy of Holies, where no one else is allowed to go. Says the name of Hashem, and the whole nation gets down and they bow down on the floor. They bow down and they say, Baruch Hashem Kevod Malchutan Aved. We answer back. It's a very deep feeling. And I was like, what's the big deal? So we said Hashem's name. Wonderful. But why does that make Hashem so happy? Why is that the highlight of the service? And I said, Rav Shlomo Karbach once said that the closest feeling we can imagine of Hashem hearing us say His name is the way the first time a child says Abba or Ima. Is the feeling that a person gets? That's what Hashem feels like in Yom Kippur. So you have to feel that's what we're saying. We're not saying, God, we're saying a name of Hashem that only us as children know. And that's something that's an incredible. That's the highlight of the whole tefillah. It's the moment we get to speak to Hashem the way we would always speak to Hashem. And actually, if you know the Kohen Gadol on Yom Kippurim, it's a very hard job to be a Kohen Gadol. Not so simple. I suggest before you come to Yom Kippur, read that Musaf service. Go through it before. If you have a Nusach Ashkenaz siddur, you're going to have to work a little bit harder, because the words are much harder in Nusach Ashkenaz than they are in the Sephardic Musaf. We have simple Hebrew. This is what he did that. By the Ashkenazim, it's all poems. It's rhymes and riddles and allusions and all kinds. Much harder work. Okay, get a good commentary on the siddur. But the Kohen Gadol, everything he did on Yom Kippur was detail oriented, and every detail had a reason. For example, there was one color. Also today, there was one color the Kohen couldn't wear on Yom Kippur. Anyone know which color?
Red?
Red he can never wear.
Red?
What color?
Maybe black. That's what I would think. Oh, blue maybe.
Purple.
White.
Gold.
No, it was white.
Gold.
I know, he wore white.
Yeah, he did. It was all white.
Right, I know. But
He could never wear gold. Why?
Maybe it
Oh,
was a trick
because of the
question.
golden cup.
Very nice.
Why?
Because of the golden calf, the sin of the golden calf. The anniversary of the sin of the golden calf, like we heard on Shabbat, Yom Kippur. And the whole idea is that it comes time for Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippurim, we don't wear gold. And it's a Jewish custom actually, not to wear gold. And ladies actually take off their jewelry. Some ladies on. Everyone depends on their custom. It's not a halakha. It's a custom. Why? We come to the synagogue. We want to be like the Kohen Gadol. We take off our gold. We take off. Someone asked me last year if they could wear white gold. Yes, no, whatever it is gold, or is it white gold? I don't know. By the way, white gold, you should know, in its essence, white gold in its essence is a lie. It's a sheker. It looks like silver, but it's really gold. So what is it? It's a big problem. I'll tell you, when I do weddings, people tell me they want to get... Can you give a ring that's white gold?
It doesn't tarnish.
It doesn't matter. You can give any ring
Silver
you
does.
want.
So some of the rabbis say you should give a gold ring. That's the original, Jewish, a gold ring. Some of our rabbis, the Kabbalists, say you should give a silver ring, pure silver. That's the Kabbalistic custom. Silver is a better color than gold for different reasons. So white gold is a different problem. When your wife receives the ring, she doesn't know if she's getting silver or gold.
Then we will be in the same category.
And so if you want to do, I remember my wife, we had a white gold ring. I had to get from her parents. Under the chuppah, I had to show her the receipt. Her parents wouldn't do my wedding unless I showed her the receipt, how much it cost. So she should know that it's really gold and it's not. I'm not duping her over here that maybe it's silver, maybe it's gold. You have to be honest. Whenever I think of white gold, I think of you have to show the receipt. But
That's very funny.
details.
Does
So
you show receipt? Yes. Yes.
By the way,
It's for the value of the item rather than what you're giving.
the Kohen Gadol wore white on Yom Kippurim. You know that the Jews.
He's flirting with Ariella.
Yeah, I see that.
Look at you doing that.
The Jews in Yerushalayim wear gold robes on Shabbat and holidays. I have one of those gold robes. I wear it on holidays. And on Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippurim, the color the Jews wear is white. So there's a special white robe. So you shouldn't wear gold on Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippurim. Why was I talking about details? Some of the details involved in the Kohen Gadol service, he has to be married. You can't have a Kohen Gadol who's not married. So actually, you also can't have a Kohen Gadol who doesn't have children. The Kohen Gadol has to be married and has to have children.
Does it have to be sons?
No, just children.
Okay.
Just children. And we actually have, every Kohen Gadol has a backup wife.
What?
Just in case his wife dies on the night of Yom Kippur,
Oh no.
they marry him off before he does the service of Yom Kippur.
Oh, wow. And what happens to her the day after?
Wow.
Why? I'll tell you. The Torah says, how can you be a Kohen Gadol? How can you be a representative of the Jewish people if you don't know what the Jewish people feel like? So how can you ask Hashem to have mercy like a father has on his children if you don't have children? How could you expect Hashem to be in this intimate relationship with you like a husband and wife and you don't have a wife? And therefore every detail is important. So now that I have a son, it's a different feeling. Certain things you feel that you didn't feel before. Oh Hashem opens up our eyes, different experiences in life. But this one's really cute, I have to say. And Ariel, I don't know what you're doing to him, but like I said, till 11 o'clock. Then his mom comes.
And he's loving it.
If a Kohen Gadol was already married, and let's say his wife died the night before, he still knows what it's like to be married. So why does he?
It's an interesting question.
It has to do with having regular.
I mean, it's not a very.
How
Right.
could he be a Kohen Gadol if his
Never,
wife
not
died the night before? I mean,
How-
he would be in such mourning. How could he do his job?
Good question.
One did his job when his two sons died.
And you're not with your partner.
One did his job when his two sons just died.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
From sadness, let's get married. Irrelevant. She died. Like over here.
it's just a weird thing.
Good question.
Well,
No, it's true.
yeah, but it's true that Aaron's two sons died, and he continued doing his job.
Right.
But it wasn't Yom Kippur. I mean,
But
it's not, and it's such
It was
the most holy day.
But I think
was
all these
pretty important
things
day
just to show us
Right.
what's like
It's one thing
what's
to show us,
important.
Right.
It's because the
not-
Torah dealt with every possible situation
Right.
that
It probably never happens.
I mean,
It's
our
just like the-
kids,
with the sun.
they sin though,
Not
right?
They're not supposed to kill
well,
someone.
yeah, that's
So they were
That never
punished.
happened. But still,
This way, it's not, she's not being punished. I mean, she died.
no, she was talking about something else. How can he still function? So I said, Aaron continued to function, even though it's like different generation, different, I guess, different people. It's not like us. It's like
But then the Torah, like you said, I mean, there's different explanation that includes everybody, because even though they were different generation, they were in different levels through that generation.
yeah, but
So
still,
are we.
as a whole, yes. But even if you take the giant of today's generation,
Right.
they don't reach the level of the giants
Giant
of
man.
former generation.
Fair enough.
Like I mean, we're spoiled.
Could be that I made a
Different
mistake.
generation.
Could be that they have a different Kohen
we're weaker.
that replaces him.
Oh,
Could be.
but
That makes more sense.
isn't it the one allowed for us who we are today
I guess so.
function based on the source?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because it's that's why it's called halacha. It's,
Right.
Replacement Kohen Gadol. Something could happen to him also.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He could trip and break his ankle or something like
Vice
that.
President and Speaker of the House and where do you think they got it?
I have a friend who's an expert in the laws of Kohanim. He's a Kohen, and he
They tend
takes
to
his job very seriously. No, he plans when Mashiach comes, he should be the one to teach everybody. So
He really
I'll, God willing, give him a call and figure it out. B'ezrat Hashem.
It does make more sense though for like
that there's a
replacement
Cohen waiting
Cohen.
back.
There is a replacement
Rather than
Kohen.
a
There
wife.
is also another wife. I'm telling you, I know.
Okay.
Maybe he doesn't do his avodah, but the question is, how does the replacement Kohen know how to be a Kohen Gadol?
Right. That's another.
The Rambam says he learns on the job.
Yeah,
It's like
Right.
first time, you just gotta,
Take the necessary
stuff.
plunge.
Yeah, you figure it out as you go along.